Good morning, everyone. Merry day before Christmas. For those of you who celebrate it, we start a little bit later today, mostly because there's stuff that has to get done first. It's the day before Christmas. And all through this house, we are scurrying like madmen. Anyways, so, I decided this room needs to be a little bigger. It needs to poke out that wall. So we're making it a little bigger. It's getting a little dark in here, though. That's the only kind of catch to this whole thing. And yes, I am using a silk touch pick, which kind of sucks in a way because I don't have real picks. I just have special ones. And yeah, I know I do have the ability to go and make like a whole set of proper picks, but for some reason I don't. Okay, let's go head back here. Today we are going to furnish up our conference center here. Hello, wolves. And look, this is my favorite part of the whole thing. Taking some pictures. I love this time of the year. Hello, welcome, welcome. Do I have any mods? No, this is 100% vanilla. 100%. There is not a single mod in this world at all, which is kind of a pain sometimes, but there's none. Also, I have, good morning. I have no admin rights either. So if things go badly, they just stay badly. The only thing that I do have access to, which I don't anymore, is MC Edit, which is a separate program that you run. Haha, he disappeared. It's a separate program that you run with your world that allows you to edit your world. And I have had to use that once because my world did get corrupted. My backup battery, which is supposed to be something to save you from problems, actually caused me problems. It crashed and it took my world with it, which was not cool. And so it actually crashed in the middle of a save. So even though the game tried to save all my chunks in the right places, it didn't. That's the reason we keep that chunk over there. There's a one chunk that's all really messed up. We're keeping that as a reminder of what happened. But places like in the middle of here, now I got really lucky because the place that I was out here. So when it happened, it didn't destroy like my entire area. It did go in and messed up just up to the edge of the igloo. All in there was that. It is a vanilla world. It is a single player, just me. I do have the ability to turn it into a LAN. Oh, I still don't have a way up there. And look, there's a lone present sitting there. I love this time of year when they change all the chests like that. But yeah, it's just me in here. These are my builds. Everything in here I built. This is my stuff. I think the only thing... Hopefully Yep, I did. I'm like, hopefully I got that right. The only thing that I technically did not build... I'm going there now. Oops, I'm gonna get myself across the fence. I built it in this world, but it is an exact duplicate of another build in the Baconator world. Tactical Bacon 00, he built it. And I liked it so much that I copied it into this world because I'm not in that world often enough. That one is the server, though. I'm way not in there often enough. Yeah, my area is kind of big. And getting bigger. I gotta show you the map. I'm doing a lot of clearing. That pillar over there, that is the far corner of my area. So this cottage here, he says he can't build, but I love this cottage. He did the exterior. There we go. And I did the interior. So this is Housey McHouseface. He named it as well. We don't have our mailbox. Sorry. In the morning, I have morning voice. But he built this and designed this. Now, in the Baconator server, there's a river that runs right along the edge of here with a little pond and stuff. So this bridge actually comes almost right to the front door. And when you're upstairs, you jump off into the river. You can't do that in here. And I do believe he designed this as well, which is our hot tub, which doesn't work in this version. I have to fix the mechanics in here because water mechanics are different now. When it was built, all of that smoke and bubbles would actually come up through the inside. Okay, I love how we have presents and stuff. Do I have room for all of this stuff in here? The answer is no, I do not. All right. Anyway, so there's a whole story behind all this stuff. This here is the little Afghan that was given to us by his sister that we put over top of our chair. This is Tackback's office. So here's his gaming chair and his keyboard and his 3 screens. And this is Nugget, the dog. This is his desk. Got a nice surround desk. This is the giant screen TV to play video games on. A jukebox for playing music. In here is my storage area. This is where I get to keep everything. So I love this room. In our actual world, in the Baconator world, if you dig down one lower than this, it's a drop. There's a ravine actually underneath our house. This is the kitchen, which I designed as well. Inside of each of these chests on the Baconator server has all the different types of food. So down below has every block in the game. Up here has every type of food in the game. I love the fridge. You can't open it, but it's there. In here is the bedroom, which I'm realizing these lovely things clash with. And in here would be all our weapons and our armor. That's Tackback's personal chest. This is my personal chest. That is actually, that's an ender chest, which doesn't look like one. And then we have the balcony. So this looks out, what does this look out on? This looks out on the pond and on, I actually have a giant build up over here on the mountain in that server, and over here would be the PvP arena I was building there. It's actually quite interesting because it's a maze. And it has sniper corners, it has places to go at each other, like it's quite the thing. Now, in theory, I should be able to jump onto that. I did it. Yay. So, yeah, the last time you heard we were not in Minecraft, were we? So, this is, I hate going down and then up. This here is my sheep farm. Every color, there are 4 sheep. In here are the wool. They have a little step there that stays down, which blocks them from eating the actual grass from that block, which means it always spreads, so they'll always have grass blocks. In here is all the excess ones. So there are at least 3 stacks in here, and there are almost always 2 stacks in here. Yes, you saw Stardew Valley. Yep, we're finishing that. That's going to be done soon. But there are 2 stacks in here plus extra, and there are 3 stacks in that chest. So at any given time, I have 5 stacks of wool of every single color in the game. So yeah, this is all 16 of them. This here is my chicken farm, which is probably the newest build. Hello, guys, because I haven't really been filling up the chickens. In here should be, there we go, Henrietta. Henrietta is named after Henrietta from the other server, which unfortunately somebody left the door open and she wandered off, so we don't know where she is. She's literally anywhere on that server. And we don't know where. And we have a pig named Henry. Did you really just pop out an egg? Did you not see me pick up all the eggs already? Thanks. I have to put that back up because I can't remember if they can hop up on it or not, and I don't want Henrietta to get away. This is my farm. It is a farm of everything so far I have access to in the game. This is where like chorus fruit and stuff is going to be grown, but I don't have access to the end yet. These are my extras. Yeah. This is my little pond of water for getting water. I don't remember why I have it there. Hop up on it? Hop up on what? On the end? No, the end as in the end world area. So these are my extras. In here, the barn that I made with all of my really cool banners. I have every type of llama. So all 4 types. On this side, I have pigs, cows, mushrooms. I am in the latest release. So that would be, no, F3. I am in 13.2. Nope, F3. So I am in the latest full release. So I am in 1.13.2. I am hoping to get into, I'm waiting for 14 to be released. So I'm doing a lot of stuff here to prepare for it. There's my mules. There's my donkeys. To get a mule, you have to breed a horse with the donkey. And I have every type of horse in here except for skeleton horses. So those are the chestnut ones. They have socks. I have solid white horses. I have white horses with socks. I have black painted horses, etc., etc. Yeah, I don't play snapshots because they're not stable. And I don't have the technical expertise to deal with weird crashes and like reverting stuff back to other versions. Yeah, no, I don't do that. The moment a full one comes out, I do that. I jump into a full one. So that was the downstairs horses and animals, and then up here is a duplicate with the rest of the horses. So they're all in here. So there are 35 different types of horses, 36 if you include the skelly horses, which I don't have. I also don't have bunnies. I do not have bunnies because I have wolves. I have a lot of wolves in every direction surrounding everywhere I am. I do not have the ability to go somewhere and come back without running into wolves. Oh, look at my house. It looks so cool. Okay, we're going to get some screenshots of this. Okay, so there's one. I am silly with screenshots because I love this stuff. There's another one. And one going this way. There we go. Let's get our F1 back up and get some sleep. Actually, you can catch them with, you can hit F and that switches whatever you have into your offhand. So what you can do, and it's an interesting little trick. I don't have anything I can actually get rid of out of my inventory, do I? Bones. But that's not useful. And I had eggs in here. Let's get rid of the bones. Okay, so let's grab... Nope. Nope. Yep. So the trick is you hit F with that hand, and then you can have a bow on the other. So they'll come up to you, or you can have a lasso in the other hand. Lasso. There. There we go. Bunny catching. They come up because you have the carrots, and then you just capture them with a lasso. So anywhere I go, I always have my ender chest. And with my ender chest, I always have lassos for catching them. I have a lot of weird stuff in here. Why do I have a white banner? I have a very random white banner. So yes, that's the easiest way to catch them. And the only thing is that you can't get the stuff out of your hand. You have to hit F to put it in there, but you don't have access to that part of your inventory when you try to open up your inventory because it's in the offhand. I think I'm wrong about that, though. It's up here. So you put it there, and that goes in your offhand, because that's where your shield goes. I also have coal on me that I don't need. And I think there was an extra arrow. No, that goes, that goes. All of these need a real home. Dirt has another home. Can we put that down? Thanks. Oh, I can do this from the other room. So, arrow. One goes in there. This is my beloved potato field. It is probably the last garden that actually is part of this original village. This used to be a village. Okay, so this is what the farm looked like early on. It's changed quite a bit since then. It's a little longer and a little wider. These are my puppies. I have every color collar in the game. And there is no intention to increase them. So this is Blue and Sam, Twitch, and Barbie Girl. May not get that reference, but that's okay. Frisbee and Brain, because this is Pinky, so Pinky needs a brain. Pinky in the brain. Jones, Luna, Red, Chicken. Now, Chicken is the offspring of Red and Blue. Blue is... What is with my throat today? Wow, I'm farming a lot of frogs. Farming a whole giant thing of frogs today. Oh, and I just realized that I didn't say good morning to Tackback this morning. I always say good morning to him. There we go. Dexcent. Okay, so Blue in Red. I was trying to get them to sit down, and I had my chicken out. And I clicked on Blue, then I clicked on Red, and without knowing it, I fed both of them, and that made them breed, and they produced chicken. Hence, Chicken is named. I have Discord closed. I think we set it so that Discord wouldn't open on its own anymore. Because it used to automatically open every time I opened up the game. Opening Discord. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to have Discord open? Will you be joining me? Because if you do that, I have to pull up the Hamachi. There we go. It's open. And wow. You need to get food and stuff. All right. I don't know if that's a yes or a no or whatever. But back to the game. There's Snowy and Bob and Sir Patrick. Sir Patrick is named after Sir Patrick Stewart, otherwise known as Jean-Luc Picard, or known as the poop emoji from the Emoji Movie. So, since it's brown, we went with Sir Patrick. At least not soon. All right. And this is Darcy. I love all of these names. Like, most of them were done by viewers. So I asked you guys, what should I name them? And you guys gave me these names, and that's what I named them. Also, I have cats. So keep in mind names of cats because they're adding another, 9 cats to the game? And I'm a hoarder, so I have to collect them all. This is Pork Chop. Pork Chop is working his way to falling off the end. I don't know why. This is Artemis and Zeus. This is Lynx, which you can't see very well because the Y is a little chopped off. They're not in very good positions because of the fact that an iron golem walked up here and pushed them around. They were spread out a little better. Under here is Bacon, Cheetah, Cordon Bleu, and Dog Meat. Dog Meat is the name of the dog in another video game that I can never remember the name of, but I always remember Nuka-Cola. So I know it's in there. This is my very simple, very ugly version of a villager breeder. So what you do is you take fences, you put fences around it, you put fences around this little garden. Then you do a little rail track. You go grab at least 2 villagers. Yeah, it's a very rude iron golem. So you grab 2 villagers, 1 farmer, 1 anything else. The farmers are the ones that are all dressed in brown. I don't know where any of my villagers are at the moment. You put him inside that fence and you lock him up. They need a certain number of doors within a certain distance of them to be able to consider it a house, and they'll breed. And they'll breed like crazy. And you have them in a contained area so they can't wander off. The farmer will keep feeding them and make sure that they have food. The garden will be continually planted. And yeah, so I have 4 rail carts. I've got the track to put them on. I have the fencing, and I'm sure you saw some of them earlier, but I released them so they're back out in this village. There's not very many of them because they're not generating an iron golem. When they have 10, they'll iron the. Oh, there's one. I do have a priest. I don't know when that happened. When you have enough of them, they will actually generate an iron golem of their own. And that's how you create an iron farm. The idea is you just have enough of them to keep producing them, and you can go. I didn't think I had a priest, but I have 2. These guys I seem to have a lot of. They're not what I want, but this is what I want. I want librarians, and I want cartographers. There are quite a few villagers. Oh, that's pretty good. I did have a village further up, but I don't have that village anymore because it was abandoned. Now down here, this is my horrible little sign for my puffer fish. Because, see? Ow! You blew up a little quicker than expected. So yeah, that's a puffer fish. That's the second stage, and that's what he looks like. He will hurt you. So I had extra puffer fish, so I stuck them all in here. And then I know to avoid them because they're kind of deadly. This is my fishing hut. It for some reason always has somebody in it that doesn't belong in it. Yet you. In here are, well, let's start in here. In here are a bucket of all the different types of fish that you can catch in a bucket. In here are all of the different named fish. So queen angelfish, ornate butterfly fish, yellowtail parrotfish. So I have 2 of all of those. They're supposed to go in there. I just keep forgetting to do it. So they don't. Anyways, that should be emptied sometime soon. That they need to give us like a different color thing because that is confusing to me. There's some of my fishing rods, and these ones are unnamed. So there are types of fish. Dasher is a type of fish. White, gray are the two colors that go with it. And that's how you know what type it is. So brindley, white, gray, sunstreak, gray, light blue. And it tells you what type of fish they are. These guys are salmon. The codfish are gray. And the pufferfish you saw are yellow. Those are 3 unique fish to themselves. So that's this little one. Let's go to sleep. Sleep. It is setting the sun. There we go. And then get another sip of tea. Off we go. This is my polar bear aquarium. The polar bear itself, I found on... Where did I find it? In DeviantArt. So Justin Hill, 1023, made a giant polar bear. A solid white polar bear that I would say is 90% the same shape as this. What I did was I took his polar bear and turned it into an aquarium. So this section, though, is a little longer than his, and this section is a little shorter. All in all, it's the same size, but I changed the proportion of these two based on the fact that I wanted it to be an aquarium. Anyway, so in here are coral and kelp and seagrass and sea lanterns, and we can never find them, but there are fish in here. There they are. There's salmon, and there are cod. Like there's 2 different types of fish in here. That's it. At the top, like way up at the top, I don't know if you can actually see it from in here. Yeah, you can see that square. That's the way in. Oh, there's the cod right there. So the idea is that if you need to go in, you can go in from there. That's also where you dump the fish in, and they're all inside. So yeah, it looks pretty nice in there. The only parts that are not so nice are things like I'm seeing this corner right here has nothing in it, and I don't know why. Like it's an empty square. It shouldn't be empty. Anyways, there's a little tail. This is my turtle pond. There are 10 turtles in here. They're from the original turtles I had. These are what the tropical fish look like. These are my extras. Hi. Can we not play at the moment? I'm trying to do a tour. Thank you. So these are the extras. These are ones that I already have 2 of, so I don't need any more. So I let them go free in here. So yeah, there are 10 turtles in here. I didn't want to go more than 10. I think 10 are just kind of the right number. It's quite a few of them. When I need them to breed, I can get them to breed and then I collect their eggs. This area here is still in the process of being cleared. It's not really lit. You saw the one barrier out there. That line, because we did this last week. We went through and we figured out how far out the wall is going to go. So my wall, when it goes through, see there's the other corner, isn't going to go where I thought it was. I thought it was going to go here. I can't even see the other one, but that is the other corner. So all of the area from there going this way has to be cleared. So all this grass has to go. These holes need to be filled in. What I do is I tend to do a layer on top of it, just in case I want the pond back later. Hello, chicken. But this area here is just a mess. It is holes. It is like little mountain pieces. So I need to clear it of all of its trees and all of its grass, and that is how I'm going to know where it is. And this here is the furthest corner boundary of my property. So it'll go straight through there, and it will go straight down there. Oh, it is correct. Okay. So yeah, the only tree I'm not taking down is that one, because that one freaks me out, and I don't want to take out something that freaks me out. But this tree will come down. Going this way, you can see the chunk error right there. That wall going right there. It is a chunk error. I need to fill this in, but I don't think I'm taking that hill out. So I have been working across here, but this is the chunk error. And you can see it's not right. It has been pulled and duplicated from somewhere else to put it here, and it literally cut right through that tree. So the game tried to figure out where it was supposed to be and didn't get it quite right. So yeah, it comes across here, it goes across there. So this just doesn't belong, which is kind of neat. I fixed the rest of them. That's where MC Edit comes in. What you do in that program is it allows you to go into the program itself, and it allows you to clean out, or it allows you to pick up chunks and move them other places. So for me, what I did was any chunk errors like that, I just deleted them from my world and then reloaded the world. And when you reload the world, it has to put something there. So it puts the original seed, what it used to look like, in it. So in some cases, in the middle of my village, it just put back everything. So all the landscaping had done is gone. All of the other stuff I did, gone. So I had to re-landscape it. It was a little scary because it actually took out some of my support walls that stopped mobs from coming in. I hate these little things. I really do. Did we cover... This is the conference center. It currently is not fenced in any way, shape, or form. Today we're actually going to be working on it exclusively, but I wanted to give you an idea of what this place looked like. This is not right. Oh, I left a piece. All right. Don't know why I left a piece, but I did. I left 2 pieces. Okay, that should despawn. Hello, wolves. So this is going to come and go through here, sort of. I'm not sure how that's going to work. The next beacon or pillar is kind of a far distance out that way. So you can see it's right there. So all of this here is included in it. That's what I was doing the other day. I was just sitting here chopping down trees. I am replanting trees, just to let you know. Don't worry, I'm not deforesting everything for no reason. I am actually going through and I will put them all back up again. Well, not all, but I am going to put quite a few of them back up. And the reason being is we can do this without having to go up and down and up and down. Is over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the fact that this is up and down, up and down. It should make, if I make the conference center a large complex, it'll make it interesting. But if I don't, it's just going to be a pain in the butt. So I may have to do little bridges across it. But I have cleared out over here already, which is why that beacon is so far out that way, because it comes out to the edge of what is cleared out here. So I've done this. I've cleared that. I have to build it up higher. I'm not sure how high. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this little alcove. I may just fill this up with water and make it into a giant aquarium. This is the edge of more of my land. In here is where the upper village was. We took that out. So no more upper village. And then back in there, quite a distance back in there, because the sheep farm and all of the stuff on the other side, I have to go up the stairs. Round we go. See, this is another piece of village up here, but it's not much. So you can see the farm and all of that there. It has to go way back behind there. And then all the way across there to match up with the line coming there. So there is a ton of stuff in here. Like when I'm done, this entire lake will be circled. And I have to get that done sometime before the village and pillage kicks in. Because when that kicks in, I have a village. And this is an actual village. Like this is some of these buildings, like the church here and the church, the pub, that library, that ironworks, and the house that I live in, so my actual house here, are all original buildings. These were all here when I moved in. There were a few more buildings. There was another one where this tree is. Oh, I should show you my tree. I'm showing you all the other animals. There was one here where this tree was, but I wasn't happy with it. And there was one right here is where that fountain was, but it was a pain because I had to keep jumping past it. And there was another little house beside the edge of my house, but I extended my house out so that I had more room inside. So this building, this building, this building, these are all original buildings. So they're going to be recognized as such. And I'm going to have problems with the villagers and pillagers. Oops, I just took one out to put one in. This is my... Why is it so dark in here? I think it's because they're all green. This is my storage of dirt and cobble. And all of this side where there's gray carpet is all one, and the brown carpet is the other. And I built it here because below it is a whole bunch of caverns and stuff, and things kept groaning at me, so I was just like, yeah, I've had enough of that. And I got rid of it. Alright, up we go! This is my birdhouse. This is where I store all my parrots, because if they're on the ground, they make the same noises as the other animals. Which, if you go back... Hello! If you go back a few episodes, quite a few actually, you'll find that my birds used to meow and bark at me. And that absolutely drove me crazy for a while because I couldn't figure out. They also make the same noises as all the mobs. Alright, back down. How long have I been working on this world? I started... When did I start? I think September 2017 is when this started, so it's a year now. I used to do this every day for the entire week. This used to be my entire stream. And now it's just one day a week that I do this. That I play on it. I got a little bored after a while, simply because I'd built everything I could think of, and then they brought out the new water mechanics, the whole aquatic one, and I've been going crazy since then. And after that, sorry, I need to adjust a window up here. And make that bigger so I can read this better. There. Yeah, so this is a year and a bit, I guess. We also have a house at spawn now. I have found the end. We spent an entire 4-hour stream searching. Oh, what happened here? They get struck by lightning. That happens every so often. I have a very flammable village, and fire spread is on. So I can run into trouble very quickly and very easily. This is the barn. It has barn stuff in it. These are my golden carrots for collecting. Well, not for collect. Oh, I have 3 gold. I can take those back because I don't need any more golden carrots. It is for breeding the horses, and I already bred them. There's my armor, carrots for them, wheat, bays, more of these, saddles. I have a lot of saddles. Where was I going? Do I have eggs? I have the eggs. Okay. I have eggs and I have seeds, right? Yes. So I want to put the eggs and seeds away. And then we'll run downstairs really quick to show you my mine. And then I have to put my inventory away and I have to get to building. So before squid were so suicidal and they just came up on the shore by themselves, this is where I used to do my squid farming. Because it's 1 deep, so it's very easy to get them. And they would spawn in like 5s and 6s all in here. So it was very easy to get squid and get the black ink. All right, so down here, at the very bottom is my mine. It's not very exciting. It's just a strip mine. Down here, on the other hand, is my skelly spawner. I should eat something. We'll take this one. Okay, so in here is my mushroom farm, in which my mushrooms are not spreading. I don't know why, but I have this up because the light levels were not high enough, and I was having a bit of an issue with mobs spawning in here and then killing me when I was doing other things. So until I know that's actually safe, I'm not doing it. There's my bed. So let's take a picture. Oh, there. This is my sword collection, and they come out of, and again, this is blocked off because of the fact that it's dark down here and there's no way to light it up and make sure that this still spawns. So I'm within the distance of it now. Come on. Thank you. So down they go. They go down there. Move the fish. Take the cobble. Put it back. They go down. They go up. Way up there. They go across. And then they drop down here. When they drop down here, if they're not wearing armor, they're 1 hit. If they are wearing armor, sometimes they're 2 or 3. And then what happens is when they drop down, I hit them, there's a hopper, which puts all their stuff in this chest. So they're done. You come here to pick up the XP. Or not. I don't know about that, but I don't have any more XP. These guys, because he's in armor, take a little more. But essentially, it's an XP farm. There we go. XP. And then you can get bones and bows. So I have in here a full chest of bones and the beginning of a new one. Full chest of arrows and the start of another one. Back here, these are all bows that are good. Down there is another chest of bows that are good. In here are power bows that I am slowly building up into better bows. Once they are a better bow, they go in here and they go upstairs into my actual chest. And this is just a box of stuff. In here is gear that is reasonably okay. And so the idea is to blend them together to make them better. These ones are just gear. So they can be used to repair stuff. Now, the only problem with here is it's not very safe. Like, as I'm standing here, they could shoot me with their bows. So let's just get out of there. This is an enchanting room, so when you get your levels, you can grab a book, your lapis, and make some enchanted books. Down here is currently my not completely explored, and slightly terrifying, abandoned mine shaft. This one is behind there. I'm trying to get it lit up properly so that it will not affect the spawning rates of my spawner, because that would be awesome. But so far, no, not such luck. This is why if TacBack wanted to come on today, although I doubt he does, we would probably go down there and do that. Also, in my mine down there are several of those tunnels that have abandoned mine shafts at the end of them. So what I'm going to do on my own time, I'm not sure when, is I'm going to slap a sign on them and saying there's a mine shaft at the end of that, and figure out what it is. All right, I have fish on me which need to go to the new fishing hut, which I forgot to take you to. And then we can go build. So there is another fishing hut, which is this one. So this is the new one. I don't actually use it. I like the other one better. We built this one in a day that we were doing stuff. And so in here are some fishing stuff. These are different types of bows. So this is Luck of the Sea. This is Lure. And this should be a combination of both. Then over here are fish. So that's where these go. And so my goal is to catch enough of these all raw to be able to have filled up a chest. There are the 4 major types of fish. And there's a squid who's trying to kill itself. There will be a wall. My wall is about... I'm taking the design from another wall I built in another world. I was on what was called the Mind Smash server, and I was experimenting with different walls, and it is, I do believe it's 3 wide, but I'm thinking of making it 5 wide so you can walk on top of it. So I just have to get that design started, and then it'll just spread. So my area is going to be square. It's not very good at going up and down stairs, though. Like if you have to go up a level, I don't know how to do that with that wall. So I'm going to build a flat area on either side of the wall. Hi, guys. That is going to be... Oh, yeah, we were supposed to get purple wool, and I forgot. That's way over there. Oh, right. I will write it down and do it later. I need to get this stuff out of my inventory. That's what I really need to do. But you see, I've cut this area because this was all kind of a hilly and lumpy, just like out in that area, and made it flat. And then I filled this with houses. It was full of houses. I do have a YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel is where I put all of these videos. Oh, look at this place. And what am I in here for? That. Nope. That. Not that one. I saw it. There you are. And you. You actually have to come back upstairs. Not sure why you're down here. Oh, these pics are supposed to go back downstairs and get fixed. Oh well. I forgot what I was saying. But this is my other storage room. Very exciting. I do believe there is nothing else in here I need. I do need to take out a few more of these blocks. This is going to be completely gold. That is my goal. So right now, the entire interior is all gold. And I am currently working on the exterior. I just don't have enough gold. I have a lot of diamonds, but I don't have enough gold. So I'm slowly getting rid of the emeralds. I could make it completely green, but yellow's my favorite color, so I want it to be yellow. I do have access to, obviously, the nether. Oh, I didn't take you into the igloo. Inside the igloo is another enchanting room and a lot more shelving and my brewing stuff and my portal to the end. This is the one I want to go in because down here is where all that is. Ooh, not really a lot of space for that. Gonna have to work on that. How many sticks do we have? We have too many sticks. Okay. I will be building another storage area to split up some of this stuff. And I do like to sleep every night because the phantoms are a pain. So avoiding them when possible is something I like to do. Oh, you're a fortune. You're a silk touch. Really? Too many sticks, not possible. Well, you can only hold so many. I have a random white banner and I don't know what it's for. What is in here? Let's put random white banner in there. Let's take out happy picks that I cannot use, along with you. And actually, this is where they belong. Let's put that one in there too. How many levels? I have 18 levels. You know what? Let's see if they are repairable. If they are not repairable, then I'll just use them and get rid of them. But I only have 18 levels to work with. Okay, Mr. Anvil. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Whoa! I'm going to let that one die. Wow, just putting it in there, it tells me too expensive. All right. Okay. That answers those questions. So we repaired what we needed to repair. Let's slap them all in there. Back to our too many sticks questions. And let's make some picks. Okay, I can't hold that many in my inventory. I need that many, but I can't actually hold them. I don't recall if I have anything up there for them. This is my food to eat. That's what all of this in here is extra food that I can cook and I can actually eat at some point. Yeah, that's not worth doing. Let's throw that in there. Grab some extra coal. This here is, these are my turtle eggs. I have been working those turtles probably hard. You're going to start streaming in a bit? Awesome. I stream until 1:30, and if you were streaming at that point, I will come and pop into your stream. You can be my show while I eat my lunch. There are the scoot, as it's called, which is when a baby one becomes an adult. They shed that. And these are what I call my seed stuff. When you kill a phantom, they have a chance of dropping this. This is what you use to do an elytra. These are harder to see as you find those in the treasure chests. And yeah, I've found obviously 8 treasure chests so far. Nautilus shells you get from various places. I get all of mine from fishing. These are all of my stuff in here. I have 2 notch apples. I had 3, but I turned one of them into a banner. And golden apples you can make, so it's really not exciting finding them. And these are all my special seeds, just in case something happens and the world falls apart. This is tackback stuff. Not very exciting. I stole all of his actual seeds to put in the seed chest. He likes doing potatoes. I don't know why, but he does. Oh, and the last thing other than the igloo is these pumpkins here. All of these pumpkins were not grown by me. All of these were found out in the wild, adventuring. So if there's a patch of pumpkins somewhere, I take one and I put a torch on top of another one. That way I know I've been there, and I bring that one pumpkin back. Hey, LDL! And I put them on here. So all of these are from exploring. That's a lot of exploring. All right, so last bit is inside the igloo. There is my giant, take a picture, portal. Never remember what it's called. This is my enchanting room. I'm waiting for the save screenshot to go away. And then this is... There's no way to take a good picture of this. Let's have our sword at least. Nope, that blocked everything. There. This is my brewing room, which is going to have to change with the new stuff that's coming out. Let's see. There. Sorry, LDL. Tackback and I were hitting the same thing at the same time. So, hello. Yeah. There we go. I wasn't sure that we both modded at the same time, and so I nailed your message. Sorry. All right, so I think I have everything I need. I have the stuff I need for everything on there. Do I have any more shovels? I have an axe. I'll take you the axe. I don't think I need anything else. There we go. So we are like an hour in and I still haven't actually built my stuff. So now, one of the things I was thinking about is when I was looking at the other stuff, I don't know if these rooms are going to be big enough for what I have planned. That's going to cause a problem. That's definitely going to cause a problem. These walls are really ugly. I am going to have to figure out something. Maybe if I could make them solid, I guess.